Welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah the Luxe Angel, and today I am back with another tarot card reading. Please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation, leave the rest for someone else. And by all means, please contact licensed professionals and or the proper authorities regarding any mental, medical, legal, or financial emergencies and or crises. That being said, let us begin. First things first, the handbag of the day is my beautiful Louis Vuitton New Wave chain bag, and she will serve as the vision board inspiration for all you abundance manifestors out there. If you'd like to see me styling my luxury capsule collection, you can check out the series I have here on YouTube called Battle of the Bags. All right, let us begin. I'm going to start by choosing a deck for your reading, and I am going to go with the Modern Witch Tarot by Lisa Sturl. And I am going to shuffle. If you don't want to stay through the shuffling, I'll have the timestamp listed for you in the description box below. All right, let's make sure these lights are on. All right, let's go. Please and thank you, Spirit. Let us get some collective energies, please. What messages do we have for the collective? Please and thank you, Spirit. Collective energies, 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 please and thank you, Spirit. All right, I think we're just about there. We'll just do one more. All right, let us begin. Oh, we're starting off with the Three of Cups. Yay! All right, so we're feeling excited, happy, full of mirth and joy, feeling playful, feeling like we want to celebrate. Oh, hallelujah. Okay, now right now it is right before like what? Cancer season. We just started Gemini season. This is a timeless reading, but you know, Cancer season, that's the summertime. Summertime. Don't they look like they had a festival, a music festival or something like that? Yes, having a good time. Poet up, okay? You know, for those of you who don't drink, you know, some sparkling water, whatever. But good times, good vibes, good feels. Just like as if it was the summertime. Again, timeless reading, but that's the energy that I'm getting off that card. What is sneaking around here? Oh, someone leaving the party early. Someone said, oh, I'm walking away from the party. Now, granted, someone said, I'm done with this. Oh, well, that was like 180. I was going to say something else like, you know, this could be where it's like someone walked away and that's why they can celebrate. Someone's celebrating because they walked away. Okay, let's see where this is going. Could be either or. Let's see. Somebody celebrating because they walked away or they walking away from the party. We have a Queen of Cups. Now they're feeling good. They're feeling really, really, really good. Okay. They're looking back at this Eight of Cups like this is something that happened in the past. Like, yes, I went out for my own cup and now I can celebrate, have mirth. That's what I'm really getting here. But we shall see. Oh, no. What's the truth? This is the Sun card. Oh, whatever you walked away from, count your blessings. Thank your lucky stars because that's why you have happiness and joy and mirth. Oh my goodness gracious. This is beautiful, lovely energy. With the Eight of Cups, it's like you walked away. Now, granted, you could have walked away still from a Three of Cups. You could have been like, oh, that was great and that was fun and all, but you know what? I need something more. I need something deeper. And, but whatever you walked away from, I mean, it's even better, even happier. Okay, nothing. The Sun is the best card in the deck, okay? The most beautiful energy with the Queen of Cups here. Feeling so satisfied, feeling so full, feeling like she came home to herself. Wow. And yes, home to herself, because this sun is in the 4th house of the self, of the roots, okay, of the home. Wow, lovely. So you went deeper and found yourself. Okay, so 3 of Cups, you are feeling good and feeling happy. And then, but that's good. It's almost like maybe this celebration, maybe this joy that you are feeling, sometimes it lifts our spirits up and it makes us go deeper. Okay. And wow, you milked the happiness in your life for everything that it's worth. This is where like somebody was like, if you're, manifesting, this channel is for the manifestors, but it's like you have to focus on all the good that you already have so you can attract more into your life. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like you were like, I see your 3 of Cups. I'm going to raise you going even deeper with this 8 of Cups. Okay. And you won the bet. Okay. Whatever gamble you took by walking away here, you won, because you're in a much better state, and the universe is all in on it with you too. Okay, you went from a little bit of happiness and now you got a lot. Okay, look at that at the bottom. Someone told me to look at the bottom. Ace of Cups. Wow. Blessed. That's one word, blessed. Your cup runneth over. See, she's looking at that cup too intently. So whatever gamble you took to go deeper or whatever, you're manifesting. Oh, it paid off by way of emotional fulfillment, finding yourself, finding your joy and what really brings you happy. That was the Hanged Man. I'm not going to take it though, which is a first for real. Like I usually take these things, but I was guided not to, just for the way it fell out. But that was the Hanged Man. If Spirit really want that Hanged Man to come out, it will come back out, because we know how Spirit is. It will come the fudge back out in one energy way or another. So now we have the Page of Cups. Okay, feeling young at heart, going after for the things we want. Okay, we have a Sun card here too. Okay, and a Queen of Cups and a Page of Cups. You may have made a decision to leave behind certain lifestyles and go out for parenthood, motherhood. I'm seeing here. Definitely, the Sun card has a child, and then we have the Page, then we have this 3 of Cups. So you could have left a certain lifestyle behind, like, okay, I'm done with all my, playing days. I really want to settle down and have some kids or something like that. But this also could be like where you were just enjoying yourself and enjoying your life, but you really wanted to create something in the world. Okay, that's a Sun card too, and the Page of Cups too, the Queen of Cups too. It's like, I want to get into my creativity. I want to give back something to the world that I created from myself, of my own. So you could be getting into your artistic expression. So that's a possibility too. We have a 3 of Wands. It's like whatever move that you made to go toward this thing that was way more fulfilling for you is paying off big time. Like, if you're not already, you will be soon seeing the results of that. But the biggest result is your own peace, happiness, emotional fulfillment, and well-being. We have an 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Wow. This is your profession. So you could be in a very creative field. You may have left something where, like I'm saying, you wanted to follow happiness and joy and mirth and bliss, and you decided to make an entire career out of it, or you're going to be able to make a career out of it. It's something that is a part of you. Again, it's something that you're creating from the self with this Queen of Cups Sun card. It's something that comes from within. So again, this could be artistic work, and you're producing a lot of that, and it's going to be very successful for you. Or anything that is creative. Also anything that could be solo, like with this Sun card. Solar. Anyway. But yeah, because that is the I, that's the self, that's the me. And this is just the beginning. And what I'm seeing is here you have a beautiful, beautiful product, hobby, skill, craft, or whatever already, even if it's in its infancy, because it is from within. It is who you are. And you're going to be able to do it if you're not doing it already. Lovely. But I'm saying it is just the beginning for you. All right, we have a Page of Swords. I'm not getting the best vibes from this Page of Swords just because of the expression on their face. But you could be doing something that has to do with communication, okay? Something online because, you know, here she is, this creative or something like that. But what I really am getting is this is somebody else watching your work and being burned by the sun, okay? So I do an astrological spread. I call it a horary spread because it is representing the 12 houses of the astrological chart and the energies within them at the time of when I'm doing this reading. And everybody knows, well, astrologers know, that where the sun is, if we're talking about especially traditional astrology, it's like where the sun is, it's great, yay. But also it can be malefic in a way because it burns whatever house that it's in, right? And so what I'm seeing is the sun burning down on this Page of Swords, like someone's watching and they're burning, okay? It is killing them inside to watch you do this work. This beautiful work that is really a reflection of who you are, okay? That is a byproduct of your soul and your true self. And it pains them to watch you work. Why are they watching then? Okay. Why watch? But you know how you have the haters, okay? This could be somebody close to you, unfortunately, because this is in the 8th house of intimacy. People you are intimate with, okay? Those you share a connection with. So there might be someone who is secretly, because the 8th house is more of a hidden or a house, watching with disdain or just low-key simmering rage with this 8th house as a Scorpio house at you doing what you're doing. They are being burned by it. They are being eaten alive from the inside out, child. 7 of Swords. Spirit wants you not to be telling this person your plans. So you would have gotten, with your intuitive ass, okay, we have all these cups here and we have a Queen of Cups here. You would have gotten some feelings by now of who this could be in your energy. If you know who they are, who is seething and watching you make this move to do what it is that you want to do, if you already gotten the messages, the downloads from Spirit, do not tell this person. Don't share anything with this person. Nothing about the happiness, the joy that you feel, what you're doing. If they ask about it, just be like, oh yeah, I'm still doing that. How's it going? It's just going. Be as, you know what I mean? Spirit wants you to be strategically mute with this person because, I don't know, I'm getting like an envy situation. Like, why are they upset that you are doing what you love or what you enjoy, or being authentic? It's almost just like, okay, they have a sword in their hands, which is logic and rationality, but you have a cup in your hand. Okay, so yours is about play, it's about fun, it's about joy, it's about mirth. And sometimes people feel that that's not fair when you get to do that for a lifestyle, or they just feel like it's not fair. Like you should have to do something that you don't love either, you know, too. But it's like they don't have to do that. They could free themselves, you know. Hello. But either way, so they could be plotting on you. What they could be plotting, sabotage in some way. This is where they try to give you advice, but it's bad advice. You know, all kinds of things. See what I say? 3 of Swords. Yeah, it's like they want to turn your dream into a nightmare. They want to turn your dream into a nightmare. They want to make you regret that you ever went this way or went this route. That's what this is. And that's what they're secretly hoping and wishing for. And that is why you would not be engaging with this person. Okay. We have the Two of Swords. So they do want to block you in some way. They want you not to be able to see clearly. They want you to feel foggy. This is giving very crafty, witchy vibes. Even though I don't necessarily see any cards out here besides the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups can be the Coven card. But this could be past friends. Like I said, this would be people that you're close with, okay? And, you know, they could just be talking about how they hope that you fail. And, I mean, unfortunately, like, gossip is an energy. And when people are sending negative energy through gossip, you engaging with them can affect you. Because your spirit will be constantly trying to tell you to stay away from these people. So when you're around them, your nervous system will react in all kinds of ways. Okay, rashes, skin issues, all kinds of things. Stomach issues, gut issues. If you're around somebody, like even now, I was just about to say, oh, pardon my stomach if you hear it rumbling because I haven't eaten or anything like that. Okay, but stomach issues. That's another way your spirit will tell you, stay away from this person. Okay. So yeah, if you're experiencing any of that, it's like, that's the one. You're going to have to stay away from them because they're wishing on your downfall, wishing that your path forward will be blocked, wishing that you don't become successful at whatever you're doing, even though you're really good at it and it makes you happy. We have an Ace of Wands. Remember I just said something about it seems very craftish, okay? And I was like, oh, there's nothing really here yet, you know. Here's that wand, and it's right up under this page of swords, okay? They want to stop your new beginnings, stop your progress. This is like one of those road closing type work that they would do, okay? And you see that there's a little pad. It's like a little stream, actually. But a stream is a road as well. We used to travel by river all the time. We get in our canoes and go, okay? We were voyagers! Remember, they was voyaging on the water. So that's another form of travel. And they want to stop these roads, okay? All right, even here on the Seven of Swords, what is right there? A road, another road. So this is that kind of a thing. So you want to be very careful of who you are celebrating with. You may have already left these people behind. Because I remember I said with this Eight of Cups, you could have left it behind and now you're more successful. So just know that these people are still watching and hoping. So this is not a situation where, okay, you know, I was quiet and I worked in silence, moved in silence. So now I can go back and, you know, I already got my stuff set up so they can't do nothing. So I'm just going to go back and engage with them. No, because now that you got your stuff set up, that's even more to lose. They can now try to cause problems with that. But that's not the point. The point is you just don't want to be eating with bad company. You don't want to be breaking bread with the enemy. And this is an enemy. This is an active enemy when they are... it just reminded me of this horrible movie. I think it was on Lifetime with Tiffany Amber Thiessen. Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell. And it was just a horrible movie. I just remember watching this when I was younger. I was like so young, but it impacted me that I still remember this to this day. And it was like in the movie, Tiffany's character had a wonderful relationship with her mother, a beautiful relationship with her mother. But she had this friend who did not have that type of relationship with her mother. And she became jealous of Tiffany's character's relationship with her mother. She ended up, okay, and then like trying to take Tiffany's spot. She was right there for the mother and like, oh, I'll be like your daughter that you never had. And the mother was so heartbroken and heart-wrenched to realize it was the friend who did that to her daughter out of jealousy and envy. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Like, we got a Three of Swords here. This is what they're wanting for you. Okay, this is what they're plotting on. Like, and this is why these types of people can't be. I highly recommend, okay, I don't care what type of spiritual practices that you are in, okay, you might not be Christian, okay, you might not read the Bible, okay, but I highly recommend a channel by a woman named Cassandra Mack. Love this woman. Love this woman, but she gives biblical biblical records and advice about envious people. Okay. And a lot of it is about that, which I'm just amazed she can come up with so much sermons about it. But that just lets you know how much the Bible actually talked about this ish. Envious people and protecting yourselves from these people. Like, okay, I'm not even Christian any longer. I was raised Christian, but I will still listen to some Cassandra Mack, okay? Because the Bible does have truth in it, okay? They didn't plagiarize it for no reason. Like, it has truth in there. So, but her channel is excellent about the spiritual principles, okay? Just take religion out of it, because again, I'm not even Christian and I'll still watch the show, right? Take that out of it. It gives spiritual principles for why you cannot cavort with envious people. They are dangerous. And this right here is dangerous. 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords, okay? Where they're trying to sabotage you and stuff. Molly McCord was just talking about a couple weeks ago, like the energy of, she's an astrologer, a wonderful astrologer. You can watch Molly McCord as well. But she was just talking about one of these transits that's going on right now. Again, this is a timeless reading, but it's relevant whenever you're watching this. And she was talking about the movie Single White Female, which is very much like that. Like these obsessive type people who want to get into your life and they try to become you and they try to destroy you. They become obsessed with you. It's that kind of a thing, because again, you got this at the bottom of the deck again. The Ace of Cups. That was just like I seen a ghost. Like, seriously. Remember when I said if Spirit wanted to come out, it's going to come back out. The Ace of Cups again. This is all they see for you. It's just happiness after happiness after happiness. And sometimes that makes people sick. People who don't have that inside. Look at her face. Is that what you would be looking like when you saw happiness after happiness after happiness? Okay? They don't have connection to spirit like you do. We got all these cups. We got a Queen of Cups. Okay? It's almost like this Page of Cups. All the dreams that you had. Okay? Because the Page of Cups is a dreamer. It's like you grew up and you realized them. Okay? So this could be way back when. Remember I said this is intimate relations? This could be friends from way back when. Childhood even. And they saw you. You had a dream and you had a vision. And now it's blown up and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. You got everything in that. Right underneath that, the star. Right underneath that, the star. The Ace of Cups, the star. I'm trying to tell you, you're shining so beautiful. And this person, okay, so you coming out like the Page of Cups, that's you in the past when y'all were together, okay? They were more rational, logical. They don't have a connection with spirit. There's no friend in their cup. You got a friend in your cup. And that is spirit trying to let you know. Pay attention to your intuition, because I said you would be getting intuitive nudges. Right behind that, because I always get the first 4 at the very least at the bottom of the deck, okay? High Priestess, you're getting messages about coming betrayal. These people are not to be trusted. Not to be trusted. All they see is this for you. The happiness that you have. And like I said, you could be doing something online. Here we have the Star card, Aquarius card. So they're seeing it. So if anybody come from your past and hey, let's reconnect, blah, 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 blah. If you get that feeling in the pit of your stomach, okay, it's a no. It's a no. Okay, and again, this High Priestess card, yeah, so y'all must be doing something online. This is how they probably could be seeing you if you're not necessarily engaging with them so much. Because look, she got the laptop. Okay, you're pouring it out. Online somehow they are seeing you. You know, maybe you got a TikTok. I don't know. Maybe you got a blog, you know. But whatever you're doing, and you're pouring out healing stuff. Like whatever this is, it's not just your happiness and your healing. It inspires other people to also have the same. To do something that they love. To do something that is creative. To bring more joy and peace into their lives. And Spirit is saying, pay attention to your intuition. Because with this High Priestess card and this Queen of Cups and all these cups, you would have gotten messages about this coming betrayal. Please pay attention. Never discount your intuition. It is God's way of talking to you. If you feel like you ain't that intuitive or whatever, pay attention to your nervous system. You're around them, you start itching. Okay? You're around them, your stomach start hurting. You start sneezing, all kinds of stuff. Pay attention. Okay? Oh, yes. Oh, my God. They're going to be even more sad, though. This is the Yolandas you can't have around your Selenas. Because as you get into this, they're feeling like this, and then they want what you got. Okay? The Spirit said your strength is going to be in moving away. Moving away is your strength. Like, do not engage with this person. Okay, I just told y'all that whole movie about Tiffany Amber Thiessen on, I think it was on Lifetime. Like, it was a TV movie, I'm pretty sure. But I still remember that. I had to be like 7 or something when that movie was like on TV. And that was just so chilling. My mama be having me watch some crazy ass shit when I was young. But like, that stuck in like my psyche. Like, oh, this was this person's best friend, and then tried to be like the mother's surrogate daughter. Ill. Like, but that stuck with me, and maybe for a reason, because you know how it is over here. Look at this energy. Oh my gosh, yes. If somebody is disconnected from spirit, if they don't have a source of their own joy, because remember, we have the sun in the 4th house, okay? That is you having your roots. And then this could also be people from, like I said, your past. This 4th house rules by Cancer. Cancer's the past, okay? Look at this energy. Remember when I said, oh, you done grew up and your dream became a reality. Okay, you're seeing the reflection of everything you dreamed of. Empress, fertility, creativity, and following your heart. And again, online, they seeing this. You're doing something that you told them that you was going to do, and they can see it. And it's painting them. Painting them. And I'm just seeing manipulative tactics. I'm seeing, like, this is the person who would purposely try to sleep with your spouse. This is, or partner, or boyfriend, or girlfriend. This is a person who wants to get into your skin, get into your head, and bring you sadness and humiliation because they don't feel like you have enough of it. They feel like you're always in this state and it's just not fair, and they just can't stomach it or stand it because they don't understand it, because they are immature. They're very immature. They never grew up. Okay? They are, unfortunately, they need healing. For real. Anybody who's in this type of energy needs healing. We got the Ace of Cups here. Okay, and instead, you see, they see that you're doing healing work, stuff that brings inspiration to others, and they can feel it, but they can't accept it because it's from you. And they feel like, well, you are my peer, and now you done moved on and doing all these great things, and I don't have that, and that's not fair. And that's when it becomes, you know, where they're secretly plotting on you, okay? Because the High Priestess is also the keeper of secrets, and we have a 10 of Swords, betrayal, okay? So, not to rain on your parade, because your parade looks beautiful. It is so beautiful. But we want to keep that parade by making sure we're not engaging with people who are secretly plotting against us, or secretly have animosity towards us because our lives are too good, or secretly just who need help. All right, so let me get some oracle cards with this one. I'm going to go back in here with the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. It's so unfortunate, but these people exist, and this is why the good book was trying to warn us, okay? Be careful out here, because the devil's like a roaring lion seeking whom they may devour. Paraphrasing, but y'all know what I'm talking about. They're out here like a roaring lion, thinking that you're going to be susceptible to their deceit because y'all go way back, or y'all had love for each other at some point, okay? I mean, this could even be a thing where, you know, y'all used to party together, have fun together. Y'all go to Coachella together. Because remember I said this looks like a music festival. Like, y'all used to party and hang out together, all that stuff. And then you're like, okay, well, I need to, you know, go and focus on my life. And, you know, I can't party all the time, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you changed. Those types of people. And now they see that your change has brought you a beautiful platform to do work that you love. And they are upset about it. You know, we would always just be like, why can't you go do the same? But they're not connected to spirit, so they don't know what to do. See, these are the types of people, because they don't have any connection to their own spirit. They was crushed long ago when, you know, society told them who they had to be, and they believed it. So they don't have any connection to their own spirit to be able to get these kind of results. I mean, they could go do therapy and do the work, but instead, this is what they do. So just beware of what your intuition is telling you. You want your new beginning? Don't have them around. Oh my gosh, especially if these are children, like I said earlier. If you're like, oh, I want to go out and start my family now, and it's just a beautiful family and happiness and all that kind of stuff, even more so. These are the people who try to corrupt your children. Because underneath the Page of Cups is what? The Seven of Cups. Okay? I mean, the Seven of Swords, which is deceit and trickery. All right? These are the type of people who would try to lead your child astray behind your back. Okay? Your mom said you couldn't do this. Oh, I'm going to let you do it. Don't tell her. It's our secret. And all kinds of stuff. These are the people in your life who will be secretly offering your kids substances behind your back and stuff. Talking about they're the cool aunt or the cool this. I'm trying to tell you. Just to lead them astray because, you know, your life looks too beautiful and magical. I'm trying to tell you. We have the Angel of Balance. And that is what is in your life and what Spirit is trying to keep in your life. By you getting away from these people. And stealthily doing it too. Like, this is not where you have to be like, well, I think you're jealous of me. And I think, no, you're not talking to them about this. You're just going to be slowly moving away. Or you did kudos. Because that's why you're having your new beginning. Look at that. Came right on out. Right on out. Yeah, see, they want to rebalance the scales. See, they don't think it's balanced. They think it's unfair. Or your life looks so balanced, they think it's unfair and they want to mess that up. That is what it's giving. Hardcore giving. Look at that. Storm warning. All right, these are the people who, that's what they're trying to create into your life. They want to, they're like, every time I see them, they're just smiling and so happy. They like a flipping kid in a candy store, right? Looking like this. Like, yay! Ugh. Those are the types of people, happiness haters. That's what they call them, happiness haters. They cannot stand to see people happy and smiling and sun shining and just love and joy and peace. And, okay? They don't want to see that. Oh my gosh. What is that from? That's like a movie or a show. Or he was just like, oh, look at them with all their happiness and their joy and peace and love and Was it the Trolls? I'll have to come back to it. But they were just so disgusted about it. Look, they got attachments. I'm trying to tell you. And they're going to try to attach themselves to you wearing a mask. It is all coming out here, child. All coming out here. They see you balanced. Look at that. And then creating, like, you know, this is almost like the temperance energy, right? Like, what is she doing? Some sort of alchemy or something there. Okay, but this is what they see. You're balanced. Your life looks good. And this is, I'm trying to tell you, this is what they're going to try to bring into your life. Okay. Look at trying to wear a mask. Gosh, we're going to have to Google that Tiffany Amber Thiessen movie. Like, what is the name of that movie? But I did also mention that Molly McCord mentioned that Single White Female movie. Y'all gonna look that one up too. And come into their life trying to act like they're your reflection or they so happy for you or whatever. And that, look at that. The Magician and the Mirror. They're going to try to mirror you and then wreak havoc in your life. Okay? And what did I say earlier about they could be with spiritual avenues? Okay? 3 of Cups. That can be the Coven card. Okay? 7 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Blocked roads. Ace of Wands. Okay? High Priestess with the 10 of Swords. Okay? They're trying to release some type of attachments. Demonic attachments. Things into your life. So stay away from them, child. Stay away. These would be people you have gotten the message about. Trying to keep you stuck in a cycle. Okay? This contract, that's what I'm getting here with this. That's also taking oaths and making vows. What I'm trying to tell you. And I always get with these adjacent possibilities, leaving doors open, spiritual doors to other places for things to come into your life. That's what they're trying to do. Open these energetic doorways. For what? This is how they want to block you. Financial constraints. So they want to open doors of lack into your life. Remember I said they don't want to see you. Okay, you have the Eight of Pentacles here where you are producing this, but they don't want to see it manifest into, you know, we had this 10 of Pentacles under here. Remember, we said the 10 of Pentacles, and right behind it was the what? 5 of Cups. They don't want to see you become wealthy from this. You might be stable right now from it or doing it happily and joyfully, but they don't want to see you becoming wealthy from this because that would just be too much of a blow. It's already that you're happy doing it. It's already that it's so beautiful, inspiring. It's already, we don't want them being successful from this. So what do? They take to this, make their contracts, makes their vows. Okay, they turn into to the craft. Okay. Also, that's also them trying to come into your life. I did a video not too long ago where it was like somebody, I was like, be careful because somebody's trying to come into your house. They want to get legally tied to you somehow. Like this is the friend who says, oh, can I stay here? I'm in town. Can I stay here? And then they stay with you. And then all of a sudden they're like, you know what? I was thinking about moving here. Do you mind if I stay with you a little longer while I get my place and blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, they're squatting and you can't kick them out. So they want to get legally binded to you. And that's a binding thing, a contract, an attachment. So this is that same type energy, single white female. Here we go again. Okay. Remember that movie I was talking about with Tiffany Amber Thiessen? She was trying to become that woman's daughter. Okay. It wasn't enough to be the friend of her daughter. She wanted to be that woman's daughter. Okay. Ciao. So this is, if you would have gotten messages about this, you must trust your gut. Trust your gut and what they're telling you, because they will be giving you all kinds of messages saying you got to get the F out of Dodge. Okay. You'll be feeling all kinds of anxious. Trust that and make sure you stay away from these people. I mean, but the good news is all the beauty that is in these cards for you, okay? We never want to make them the focal point, even though Spirit is like, you need to learn about this. And this may be why this reading is coming up for you too, because you're in so much of a joyous state. A lot of people who are the Queen of Cups energy and Page of Cups energy, there's innocence there. That's why we have the Sun card. There's an innocence and a little bit of a naivete. Like we project our innocence and happiness and the love we feel onto everybody and assume that they're all like that, but they're not. That's you. That's your energy. So it's almost like there's a wake-up call type warning that there are still the wolves out there, and they will come in the sheep's clothing, and they will come as your friends, as your family, as we go way back. But your nervous system will be telling you, your intuition will be telling you. They will always have signs. This is why the good book says you will know them by their fruit. There will be signs. You must pay attention so that you don't end up like, God forbid, Tiffany Amber Thiessen did in that movie. Or, you know, just having to deal with a whole bunch of storms and attachments to some hellion in your life, right? Don't invite nobody in your house. They trying to come into your house. It's a no. They trying to come into your business. Oh, I just want to shadow you. I want to see how you do things. I need some help. Can you help me? I want to do what you do. And it's so sad because most people would be like, oh, we're supposed to give people a leg up. We're supposed to, but you're supposed to pay attention and have discernment, though, to whom you're supposed to be helping. And your nervous system and the signs will be telling you which ones are a no-go. Okay, it's always good to give back. Okay, yes, yeah. But nervous system, intuition, none of that, oh, let's hope that we can give back. It's supposed to override that. We don't be given to the wrong people out here. So, because I see your heart is so full and so just full of all this joy to give, this love to give, this creativity to share with the world. That's beautiful. Share it with the world and don't have it all up in your space. Share it with that's why we had all those online cards. See the Star online, the High Priestess. She is on a computer. Look, even this girl, she on the phone. Okay, she on a phone. Devices. 8 of Cups. Devices, so they can see, you can inspire them from their devices. You don't need to be letting them into your world, into your house, especially if you have children. It's a no. Do not let these people around your children. They'll be smiling in your face whole time trying to corrupt your children in all kinds of ways. I've seen it. So again, focus on the beauty. right? And the love in your life, all this beautiful healing. All right, focus on that. All the good things is what we want to stay focused on. But this is just, a message to remember new levels, new devils. And one of those levels is happiness. Success is happiness and joy. So you need to be aware that this is always lurking when you have this. Okay? All right. That's the message. Stay balanced. Remember, Spirit said be stealth. And don't be letting these people into your lives whatsoever. So that is the message that I have for you all today. Oh my goodness. Beautiful energy here. Beautiful energy. Keep that same energy. I hope that you enjoyed this message. I hope you got something beneficial from it. And I thank you for stopping by. Please remember to like, share with someone who cares, save it to a playlist for future reference. And by all means, subscribe for more wonderful readings and luxurious eye candy such as this. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.